I've seen so many students run from different schools because of pre-CAS interview. I understand that it might be nerve-wracking, but trust me, it's not as difficult as what you think it is. I've been privileged to see people go through their pre-CAS interview, and I'm going to be giving you tips and the most asked question. Stay tuned, guys. Hello guys, it's Bames here again, and you know how we do it on this channel. If it's your first time here, please do well to subscribe before leaving. Today I'm going to be talking about the most asked question. So I've been privileged to see someone go through their pre-CAS interview, and also I've also listened to someone go through the UKVI student interview. This doesn't happen frequently, but yes, I've seen this happen and I've listened to this interview. So I'm going to be sharing tips and what I've seen that is commonly asked question in this video. Now, the number one thing that I know is that they are going to ask you, why the United Kingdom, right? So now, why do you want to study in the United Kingdom? One good advantage is that this master is 1 year for most courses, at most 16 months, right, for most school. Also, the UK is multiracial rather. It's filled up with different people from different walks of life. You also know that the certificate is recognized everywhere in the world. These are one of the things like you want to be answering, when they ask you why the UK. You can also say that, the weather is not as extreme as compared to other competitors and all of that, right? These are some of the things that you can say. Now, if they ask you why this school, right, this question is always, as in 90% of the time, is always on the school website, because they're also trying to sell themselves to you, right? You sometimes you sit on the school website, why should you choose us, why you should study at this school and all of that. The answer you are looking for is right there on their website. But I'm not saying you should just lift it word for word, right? You want to pick some PowerPoint and key points in there, and then speak on that. It could be that the school is accredited. It could be that the school has been teaching the course for so long, so obviously, or it could be that any reason is always on the school website. So just play around the website and pick your answer of why this school on that. Right now, the next question I know is that they are going to ask you that why this course. Now, for some people, it's going to be easy if it's like definitely in the line of study, what you did at bachelor's, what you are currently working on, and is in line. So for those kind of people, you just say, oh, this is the next line, this is the next direction for me, my career path, it's time to take it higher and all of that. Now, for some people that they are changing their course, this is not what they studied before, you are going into this new field. You want to talk about your passion, what actually drives you to want to study this course. Do you understand? Like, just say a story. It doesn't have to be, formal and all of that. Just say a story, just say something that is really intriguing that they want to say, okay, this person is actually genuine and all of that, So that question of why this course, they are definitely going to ask you. Now, the things that are also going to ask you, they're going to ask you, can you mention some of your modules? So if you're preparing for your pre-CAS interview, please know some modules offhand, right? They can ask you your credits, how many credits are you to take. They can ask you the school address and the postcode, right? They can ask you where are you going to be staying in the UK. Now, if you don't have anywhere yet, you just say that, oh, you've been looking online to see, like you've been looking at spare room, Zoopla, and all of these things to see if the kind of accommodation, and you'll be staying in probably an hotel or Airbnb. Then once you get here, you look for your own. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to lie or something, right? Just say that you actually are aware of how to get a house in the UK and all of that, right? Now, the next thing they want to be asking you is that what is this course going to do for you after graduation? Now, you also want to talk about passion. If it's for career growth, you want to talk about, oh, this is going to help me grow my career. If I'm starting a business, I need this idea, I need this knowledge so that I can start my business, and it's going to make my business thrive and all of that. I need you to climb up in the career ladder, different kind of things. If you also want to mention that, oh, you want to go back home and set up this, set up that, it sounds intriguing to them. So definitely they will ask you, what is this career going to do for you? You know why you applied for this course. So do not be scared. Just it's a chat. Just speak and be confident, right? Now, they are also going to ask you that, did you apply to another school? Please, even if you did not apply, take it from me, please say that you did apply. And if so, and they might not ask you again that, so why did you choose this school? The answer is the same answer from, you know, if they've asked you before, just say the exact same thing. So please say that you've applied to different school and you decided to stick with this school. Do you understand? So one thing I've also noticed is that this pre-CAS actually prepares people for, you know, should in case the UKVI calls you, right? It prepares you. And when I listened to that UKVI interview with that person, it was exactly the same like the pre-CAS interview. You know, there was nothing different. And another thing that I remember that the UKVI asked was, so the school this person applied to was a school that had different campuses in different cities, and this person chose the London campus. So if your school is something like this and they ask this person, oh, why did you choose the London campus? And this person was going to some study MBA or something like that, right? So he said that, oh, London is this, you know, is the home for businesses, and all of that is going to make him learn, you know, just find a way to incorporate the city that you have chosen to what you're going to be saying. That's if your schools, if your school has different location, like different campuses than in different cities. So you might also get this question that why this campus, right? So, and also another thing that I notice is that they want to see your, you know, can you speak English and all of that. Some of us, it's been long that we went to school, you know, so they want to actually see that, okay, truly this person can speak English. So be confident, be fluent, you know, it's not something difficult. Within 15-20 minutes you should be done with this interview, right? And you know, they can, another thing I forgot to mention is that they will ask you who your sponsor is. If you are your sponsor, just say that you are your own sponsor. How did you raise this money? I've been saving my salary, and you know, I have side businesses and all of that. If your parent is your sponsor, just say, oh, my parents is my sponsor, you know, it's their long time promise to me, and they're not fulfilling it. If it's your dad, if it's your mom, if it's your relative, anybody that's your sponsor, just say it, and you know, and give a reason to why they want to sponsor you, because they might be wondering, oh, you're not the only child, why you know. So just say something to back that up, right? So like I said before, it's just a friendly chat. Some schools is just over the call. Some schools you have to do like Skype video chats. You know, I had a friend that did this pre-CAS interview, and literally they were talking about Man United, you know. So just chat with this person. Do not let fear, you know, cloud your emotion and all of that. Be confident, and trust me, you're on your way to getting your CAS, and you're on your way to coming to the United Kingdom. If you're wondering about the whole process of this student route, I have made a video and I'm going to be linking it somewhere here, so you can watch it from the start to the beginning. I explained the process from the start to the beginning. I mean, from the start to the end of the whole process. So we are waiting to welcome you guys here. Do well to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later.